Money Moves with Myth 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. So today we got another video from Tales of the Streets. We're gonna be reacting to another young lady who is 18 years old, who is experiencing homelessness and other issues as well. So before we get into the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed already. And let's chat.
All right, so what's your name?
KIWI.
KIWI. How old are you?
18.
Where are you from originally?
Texas.
What are you doing out here in Phoenix?
Working.
Do you like it? How's it going so far?
It's good. It's better than Texas. Texas is a little, hectic, but Arizona way better. The police, but they don't like they're doing Texas.
For a lot of places, I usually hear a lot of bad things about Arizona with the homeless people, but she's saying that she's 18, she's from Texas, and she's working in Arizona. So, let's see what's her perspective.
It's not as bad?
Yeah, it's not as bad.
So what part of Texas though?
I'm from East Texas.
East Texas. So where, like Houston somewhere?
Like, yeah.
So you just travel all the time or what?
Travel state to state.
You been to LA?
Been to LA, played Fig, did all that.
How is it like everywhere else? Like, what's the most lucrative?
What does that mean? Like
where
crazy?
you make the most money?
Probably Dallas. Dallas was good before all the police got hot, but I mean that's pretty much it.
Is Harry Hines in Dallas?
Harry Hines Division.
Okay, yeah, that's famous on YouTube.
Yeah, that's me. Harry Hines has a turnout spot.
Okay. So
now we got an 18-year-old young woman, and when you look at her mindset, and then she says, turnout, she's working. First of all, usually working will be a street term to doing basically like adult activities on the streets. And then she's talking about a turnout spot and stuff. Like, where is the fathers in the village that's supposed to raise these kids? And the sad part about it is that a lot of times a lot of these people end up in situations that really is detrimental to their being, and at 18, it's absolutely insane. But let's keep it moving.
tell me about your childhood growing up.
I mean, it's pretty rough. Grew up in CPS. My mom was an addict, all that, but.
So you grew up in Child Protective Services since you were how young?
12.
12? Did you have a father or not in the picture?
No.
Nah.
No father.
It was just.
And you could tell that there was no father in the picture. Nobody who she had to answer to for her actions. Nobody to shame and teach her how to be a woman. Not even her mom, a drug addict. Father is out of the picture. She was raised in foster care. But the sad part about it is that we know and we have seen people come out of the foster care programs and stand with foster parents, and a lot of them become extremely successful. You got the people who become extremely successful, and then you got the people who maybe they let their situations turn them to go down a different path where there's homelessness, there's working as an 18-year-old on the streets and etc. But let's keep it moving though.
You and your mom?
Well, my grandparents, they have raised me. I called them mom and dad, but that's pretty much it. But I know my real mom though. I don't know my daddy.
Okay. You still have a relationship with her or not?
I still talk to her. She's cool. She knows what I do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, did she say anything like
I mean,
negative? Like
at the end of the day, she's a mom. You know, she's always gonna have that mother instinct, even if she wasn't even there. You know, like growing up with me, she's a mom at the end of the day. So any mom's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
There or not. You know.
Is it dangerous out here in Phoenix?
I mean, you just got to spot the right person. You can't just hop in the car with anybody.
Yeah.
So the question is, ladies, is there a way to spot the right person? Prospect. You know. You're working. You're it's crazy. Absolutely insane. But guys, this is a lot of times, you know, people put themselves in situations that they don't have to do, you know, and a lot of it has to do with mental issues and their upbringing. But let's keep it moving.
What's more dangerous out of all the places you've been to?
Probably. I don't gonna lie, I don't know, cause I mean, Fig, I would say Fig, but I haven't had nothing happen to me. I've only seen shit happen to other girls, you know, like. But Dallas was crazy, Houston was crazy. But
So you've been lucky so far?
yeah, I've been lucky.
How long have?
That's crazy. Like at 18 years old, this means that this has been going on for a long time. The way she's talking about it and her experience with doing what she's doing. And you know, this is insane.
We've been doing this
Probably since December 10th.
December.
Mhm.
So you've been at it for a couple of months. Not even that long. 3 months.
Yeah.
Damn, you new to the streets.
Yeah, but I feel like I've been in.
Tales from the streets fun. You said you new to the streets, like give her some like, you know, like you point her in the right direction. But a lot of times, like, I understand why people don't really say anything anymore, like, to people, because like so many people choose the lifestyle that they're living. But let's keep it moving.
In the game forever.
Hey, how long do you think you're gonna do it though?
Not that long. The goal is to elevate, you know, and a lot of females don't understand that the goal is to elevate. They don't understand why we do this for a reason. We all have a reason, and the reason is to get out of this, you know, so we don't have to do this. But a lot of females don't get that.
Yeah.
You know, so, but.
You seem like you got a good head on your shoulders, man.
Yeah.
Do you have like a business plan or anything?
I mean, I know how to do nails, makeup, all that little stuff, you know, plan on breeding dogs.
Yeah.
Little side bits, like hustles and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's better to work for yourself all the time, 100%. Where are you going after this? Are you staying here in Phoenix for a long time, or are you going somewhere else?
Probably for a while. I might go to another state. I don't know yet. I want to go back to Texas, but ain't nothing down there for real.
So you just do those 3 states, or do you go?
I done been to
Texas, is that the truth? Is there anything down in Texas? Which I've been to Texas, and I know for a fact that there's abundance of, you know, jobs. They got programs, but also there's a heavy homeless problem as well. You know, I remember when I was homeless, I would be in Atlanta, and then I would be in Florida in the wintertime because it's cold. You know, I would be in Houston during the summertime, spring, summer, probably, selling cold drinks and headphones and stuff like that. You know, so you know, maybe this is the safest place for this lady, but the way she's going about her life at the moment is basically a little sketchy.
Texas, Vegas, and Arizona and Cali. That's pretty much it.
What about New York and all
I
that?
want to go to New York. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Eventually, I want to go to New York.
I heard they have a track out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy how you girls be traveling everywhere.
Facts.
Is it easy to do that? Or does it get stressful?
I mean, sometimes it depends. You just gotta have your, like you said, like have your head on straight and have a plan, you know?
Yeah. Man, how long do you think you're gonna be doing it though?
Not that long. I'll give it about a year.
About a year and you'll be out?
I'll be out, yeah.
That's
Probably
good.
less than, you know?
And this is addiction at its finest. Addiction at its finest. We all say, oh, it's just gonna be one more beer. It's just gonna be one more cig. That's one I have an issue with. It's gonna be one more cig. I'm done. And you end up in an addiction where this is where your body's numb to what you're doing. So, and let's keep it moving.
You plan on going back to school or not?
I could, but that's not. I haven't really even thought about that yet. That hasn't been my focus.
You graduated high school and everything?
I had 2 months. 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah.
Damn, you should have just went and got your GD or something.
I tried. It was hard, so I tried going to credit recovery, but it was just. It wasn't. I had my hand.
And she's still young enough to still get all that stuff done. That's the fact about it. You know, the crazy part about it. You're 18, you can get that GED, or even get back in school somewhere, you know. In college, you know, and working and becoming an adult. But no, a lot of times, a lot of the people have seen the dysfunctional ways of Americans, like of the worst Americans in the world, where they're doing exactly the same thing that she's doing. Like they believe in the streets, they're poor, they don't want to work, they think they can hustle and get over, you know. Then you got the other people in America who you should listen to, where they go to work, you know, pay bills, grow, have some hobbies, you know what I'm saying, play it safe and stuff. But a lot of times, like, when people's doing things in this situation, then there's no way you can play it safe, you know. So shout out to Tales of the Streets. Let's keep it moving.
Somewhere else, you know.
Is it still cracking out there in Harry Hines and all that?
No, it's shut down.
It's shut down?
I mean,
100%?
Not 100%, but if you're out there, you're going to jail.
Oh, okay.
I tell them that, they don't listen. Then they go to Texas and hit me up like, "Oh, you were right. I know."
Yeah. Like straight up, no questions asked. Like, you're just going to jail.
Yeah, you're going to jail.
And you're staying there, or do they just give you a citation and let you go?
I mean, it depends. It's so many chances, you know.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
But yeah, that's that. That's a little rundown of me.
All right. Do you have any Instagram or anything like that you want to shout out?
Yeah. LUBB._KIWI. Love._Kiwi.
Love Kiwi?
Mm-hmm.
And that's your Instagram?
Yeah, I think it is. It should.
Go ahead. You could just look it up.
It should be. You might have to edit that part out.
What, the Instagram?
Yeah.
You don't want to give it out?
Yeah, it's LUVV.KIWI_. Love.Kiwi.
So you want the shout out or not?
Yeah, that's
it's
fine.
up to you.
Yeah.
Or if you want to give like a Cash App or anything like that, if you're going through some struggles, I always ask people out here.
Yeah.
If they want to give out a Cash App or something, you know?
That'd be fine.
Because I got a big platform.
You could put in a caption or something.
Yeah.
The Instagram or something.
All right. I'll look for it. Where are you going right now? Seems pretty lonely over here.
It's pretty dry. The police keep fucking with bitches.
Police keep driving up and down these streets, huh?
They ain't gonna get me.
Yeah, they said.
That's what they all say.
They say Grand Canyon.
And that's what they all say. They ain't gonna get me. You know.
Canyon had like I don't know how many millions they donated to the cops so they could clean up all this area right here.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I guess they've been stepping up patrols now. What's it say on the side?
Huh? Princess.
Princess? Is that your nickname or is that for somebody else?
No, it's just a shit. I want to be.
And then you got a money bag, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. What's it say right here? With what?
With pain constraint.
All right.
Yep.
What's that other saying that you guys say? Something about a diamond or something.
What?
So, you know, shout out to Tales of the Streets, man. Like, I react to a lot of his videos. So, link will be in the description. Man, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me, and I'm gonna holler at you guys on the next video. Over and out.